when you out there committing orgies and fornication, when you finally see that demon that's helping you commit fornication, what is on me? Filth. And this is what Yah is seeing the demons on you. And that's why you're nasty. This is why I can't do it. Get them out of the camp. They're disgusting. Look at what you're bringing in. And this is just gluttony. What about the other sins? The sin of theft. How that demon look? You know, like a pimp. Like an old shady pimp. You know what I'm saying? And by this money, with my money. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Yah is saying that, and this is why we must keep our temple clean and seek to keep our temple clean so we can be pleasant in the presence of Yah, and we're not bringing these demonic forces with us. You know what I'm saying? Because if Pastor Porkchop, you know what I'm saying, praying with you about gluttony, this is the demon that's on him while he's praying to Yah. Yeah, man, I can't believe you're trying to pray to me. It's all, you know, depictions of the spirit of gluttony. You know, just eat. You know, but this was a good one for y'all to check out. This is a movie that I think y'all should check out. It's called Branded, 2012.
Branded?
Branded. Like brand name. Probably use these speakers. And I really do think each one of y'all should watch this movie. It really goes into the spirit of gluttony. Yeah, I think I have it.
You know we do movies.
Yeah.
I wanted to get really rich. I was a bit obsessed. And that's why I got come to my senses. They made me a pawn in their conspiracy. There's blood everywhere. Together, we will change the world. How far are you willing to go?
The demons attached to them.
I have tried to pretend that everything is okay, but everything is not okay. We will make a lot of money. We are living in the world they created. Are you spying? Other organizations that shall remain nameless. I see what nobody else can see.
Little boy. The demon of gluttony on the little boy. These little children walking around with demons.
He got one hanging off there.
And yeah, they were showing it. Everybody was showing it. And he was one of the only ones who could see it. And the deep thing about this, I remember y'all showed me this on my wake up.
Everything's part of some sort of a conspiracy.
I'm afraid that's far enough, gentlemen. Now is the time to get the truth out. No. Do about it. I know exactly what I've got to do. Get out of the car! It's okay, Abby. I'm scared.
Are you willing to go? To change the world.
Yeah, I recommend all y'all to watch it when they go into real deep details about this stuff. Show the real demonic presence of it. Okay, so get back to I think that should be fine. Get back to the remainder of the scriptures. Verse 6. touch a little bit more on the sins of gluttony, and then end on how to deal with this spirit. So, go to 1 Peter. There's probably about 2 or 3 of those, and then go to the end of it. 1 Peter chapter 4, 3 and 4. You see where heart disease mainly at? In the South. Right. And this is the Bible Belt. And they're not being taught proper nutrition here. You know what I'm saying? This is a hot spot for Satan with heart disease, diabetes, gluttony. So 1 Peter 4, 3 to 4. 1 Peter chapter 4, 3 to 4. Verses 3 to 4. 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 3 to 4. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walk in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, ravagings, banqueting, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the excess of riot, speaking of evil. And in verse 3, the main point here is lust, excess of wine, ravagings, banqueting, where they go to eat. You know, they love the banquets. They love to stay in the banquets. So all you can eat buffets, Golden Corral, always packed, always got somebody over there to eat. And you know why Satan did that? To kill. Now we're going to go to Ephesians chapter 4. Chapter 4, 17 to 19. This I say, therefore, and testify in Yah, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yah, through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart, who being past feeling have given themselves over unto lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness. That greed spirit, God is not like that greed spirit. And the last one on this, for the end of it, is Deuteronomy 21, 18 to 22. Deuteronomy chapter 21, 18 to 22. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and will put my word in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require of him. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak the name of other gods, even the prophet shall die. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which Yah has not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of Yah, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which Yah hath not spoken, but the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid. I think that was the wrong one.
Yeah, that was the one I wanted.
Hey, why did y'all say nothing? Man, y'all
I was looking for it.
I was in 18. 21, 18.
Yeah, 21, well,
Okay. That was a good one too, but that was Deuteronomy 18. But But 18, 19, and it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my word, which he shall speak in my name, I will require of him. And they go with gluttony too. Y'all don't want you to be gluttony. You know what I'm saying? We told you to keep the body clean. This is 21, 18 to 22. Deuteronomy 21, 18 to 22. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, this goes with the sins of gluttony. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him. Come here, boy, and bring him out unto the elders of his city, and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is a stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. No gluttonous behavior. You putting on some pounds, Johnny, over there. You know, it's one thing. You know, when grace is gone, you know what I'm saying, people tend to, you know what I'm saying, try to hide it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying, not just out in the open. Like when you read in Ezekiel, they was doing things in secret. They wasn't doing it in the hour because they know they get caught, they die. They killing people for being a gluttonous, a drunkard. You know what I'm saying? This excess. That's that whore spirit, whore Babylon. Now how to deal with this? How to deal with this? Matthew 11, 28, 30. Matthew 11, 28, 30. Matthew 11, 28 to 30. You got these spirits on you, you know what I'm saying? You know somebody who got these spirits, and we see, you know, the erosion of the body, what the spirit will do to you. You're literally rotting away, you know what I'm saying, at a certain point. And then if you're not that large, you got to think about your inward parts. Your blood is getting clogged up. Your blood, the cholesterol is building up. Your blood can't flow. You ain't got to be 400-500 pounds for that to happen. You can just be 200-300 pounds. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. And being having that gluttonous spirit, that's a heavy laden. You know what I'm saying? Like when you gotta, you know, this ain't the mark people who got big, man. Big people, you know, they got. Give me some. What? That's a heavy laden. Think about every time you sit down, that's what you gotta do. And being that large, that's a workout that your body's not used to, so you're tiring out fast. You about two, 3 times after that you done, man. Look, I'm sleeping here. I can't get up. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. But it's true. We all have seen this stuff, man.
I know it's true.
You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, I guess it's just,
you see me fighting this kid trying to get up out here.
You ain't on this. Again, brother King, you know, so you up in age too. You ain't, you know, big.
Like you just said, 300, 280 or 300, right?
Man, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you still in the realm, you know what I'm saying, you can, you know what I'm saying, hit the gym or something, you know what I'm saying, and you know, everything start, you know, but, yeah, in a year, you know what I'm saying, Brother King with some sit-ups, you know what I'm saying, might have some six-pack going on there, you know what I'm saying, but there's some people, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 years, they need, you know, it's going to take some time to take this weight off. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. This spirit is a heavy laden, heavy burden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart. And when you meek and lowly in heart, that means with your appetite too. You know? Oh, and we read about the manners. Oh, you want another big? I think I've had enough. That's what I had enough. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. This is the burden of Satan. You know what I'm saying? And like the brother said, it's the Bible belt, man. It's heart disease. And you go straight with your diet. Matthew chapter 17, verse 16 to 23. 17, 16 to 23. 16 to 23. And I brought him to, this is Matthew 17, 16 to 23. Then Yahusha answered and said, O Father, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahusha rebuked the devil, that gluttonous spirit. And he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Who was afflicted with the spirit?
Child.
A child. So you got all these children around here with these demons on them. Just like I showed on that video, that demon was on that child. Nobody rebuking that child with that demon on it. And then that child always, Bobby was always larger than other children. Yeah, you got a demon on him. That gluttonous spirit. Then Bobby grows up. Bobby died at 38.
You know what?
Had a heart attack.
Then the parents say, well, who you to do it? How do you know he had a demon? They don't want to listen.
And that's why the scriptures say, study to show thyself approved. Who am I? Who I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to go into this word, and I'm about to feed you and cut you up in the word, because I'm about to show you. The Spirit, I'm going to show you that the Spirit is working with me. 23. Then came the disciples to Yahusha apart and said, Why could not we cast him out? And Yahusha said unto them, Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto the mountain, Move. That gluttonous spirit, that humongous gluttonous spirit, move in the name of Yahushua Mashiach. And unto the mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting. These one main thing here is a person who suffers from gluttonous spirit will not do, and that's fast. But it's one thing that happens, even with children. Hey, little Bobby, we fasting today. And this is to 23. And while they abode in Galilee, Yahusha said unto them, The Son of Man shall be betrayed unto the hands of men, and they shall kill him, and the third day he shall be risen again. And afterwards they will see me. Sorry. Ephesians, two more. Ephesians 4, 21 to 30. Ephesians chapter 4, 21 to 30. If so be that ye have heard him, and have been taught by him, as the truth is Yahusha, that ye put off concerning the former conversations the old man, which is corrupt and according to the deceitful lust. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Johnny, man, we about to go to Golden Corral. You coming? Nah, I'm straight. I'm about to just go pray with Yahushua Mashiach and fast. I'm fasting today. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yah is created in righteousness and holiness. And that's when gluttonous, the spirit of gluttonous cannot be in this spirit. Because who gonna win here? Or are you gonna be lukewarm? Wherefore, putting away lying, and the people who have food problems, they always lying. And that gluttony come with lying. Did you eat that? No. You see how that? Bobby, did you eat that cake? No. I think the dog ate it. And you know what I'm saying? And see the other spirits that's coming along with it. And they put, verse 25, wherefore putting away lying, speak evil every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Be ye angry and sin not. And and people gonna go through these withdrawals or whatnot. Man, I really want that cheesecake, but I ain't gonna send it. You know what I'm saying? And people who got the spirit on it, they get angry too. Somebody, oh, my bad, you on a diet right now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta control. Somebody gotta be the leader here. You know what I'm saying? Either the flesh gonna be the leader or you gonna be the leader. Who's driving this car? You know what I'm saying? With Yahusha. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Neither give place to the devil. That fork. When it's time for you to put that fork down and the devil say, pick it up, there's still so much more delicacies to eat. You got, nah, devil, you ain't got place here. I'm full. Because we should not eat, because we should not live by bread alone, by every word of Yah. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers, and grieve not the Kadesh spirit of Yah. Grieve not. Oh no, he's about to pick up that spoon again. No, Rock Kadesh said no. Bro, no, you know what I'm saying? You're grieving. Whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. And this is to 30. Well, yeah, 30. And I think that'll be it. I might read 1 Samuel 16. Let me make sure I'm going to read that or not. 1 Samuel, this will be the last one if it is. 1 Samuel. Let me say, hey man, this ain't no joke. This right here. How many sinners are in this? How many people died from overeating? Millions. I mean, like, this ain't no joke. I mean, like, god dang. You died because you couldn't put that fork down, and you was an adulterer, and you was in the fornicator, all this other stuff. That's a bad way to die, man. 16, 14. Let me see. David plays. Oh yeah. I'm gonna read this one too. And it's another thing, music. When you want to change, maybe put on some music when you go work out or something, or something. And the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, exercise profiteth little. A lot of people don't understand. That's talking about it compared to the spirit. You want to be spiritually strong, the flesh, you know what I'm saying, that's not where you want to be the strongest, the spirit. But you got to remember, it said it profiteth little. If you say, hey man, I need $10,000, and somebody say, well, I only got $500, you'll take that? Yeah, a little is better than nothing. So working out, exercise is good for the body. That's what they was doing back in the old days. They was behind the plowshare. They was working. The women, the Proverb 31 woman, she was going to the market working. She was moving. She wasn't just, sitting there and eating and eating and eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. But the spirit, this is 1 Samuel 16, 14 to 23, this will be the last one. But the spirit of Yah departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from Yah troubled him. Some people afflicted by that gluttony spirit. And Saul's servant said unto him, behold, now an evil spirit from Yah trouble thee. Let our Lord, Master, now command thy servants which are before thee to seek out a man who is a cunning player of a harp. And it shall come to pass, when the evil spirit from Yah is upon thee, that he shall play with his hand, and thou shalt be well. And Saul said unto the servant, provide me now a man that can play well, and bring him to me. Then answered one of the servants and said, behold, I have seen a son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite, that is cunning in playing, and mighty valiant man, and a man of war, and prudent in matters, and a comely person, and Yah is with him. Wherefore Saul sent messengers unto Jesse, and messengers unto Jesse, and said, send me David thy son, which is with these sheep. And Jesse took an ass laden with bread and a bottle of wine and a kid, and sent them by David his son unto Saul. And David came unto Saul and stood before him, and he loved him greatly, and he became his armor bearer. And Saul sent to Jesse, saying, Let David, I pray thee, stand before me, for he hath found favor in my sight. And that's what happens when Yahushua Mashiach is right next to you. You like, please stay. You have found favor in my sight. You know what I'm saying? I'm pleased that you're here. You know what I'm saying? And it came to pass, when the evil spirit from Yah was upon Saul, that David took a harp and played with his hands. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him. And you know what I'm saying, when you're in the mood to go work out or something of that nature, you know, put yourself in a good spirit to suppress those wicked spirits too, because music helps calm the spirit as well too, as we're reading right here about Saul with David and playing the harp. So yeah, this is a lesson about gluttony. I hope y'all got something out of it. And you know, it's not a small matter; it's a very serious matter. And I pray that it went out for edifying